It took £339.20.
The soup?
The soup, £92.93.
So that's £432.13. And Nick, start with the vegetable pasta for the young ladies.
Yes. Well, that brought in £37.28.
All right. And the fruit salad for the ladies.
That's a flying £555.05.
Right. Well, ladies, there you are. £592 plays £432, so clearly you're home as the winners. And on £150 worth of purchasing, that's 3 times margin. It's a shame you didn't do 3 times margin on 250 quid. Very well done, ladies. You're going to go back to the house. I've laid on a champagne reception for you. Have a very, very nice time, and I'll see you on the next task, OK?
Thank you, Lord Sugar.
OK. You lot, you're going to be coming back in this boardroom tomorrow, and I've already expressed here that this is all about me trying to find someone who's going to be in a 50-50 partnership with me. I like to deal in simple, straightforward facts, OK?
Good evening.
Hi, great, thank you, brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you. I decided to be project manager and we've won. And I'm really, really proud of every single person here because you worked damn hard.
Honestly, Melody, I just want to say thank you for leading the task and being a great project manager.
I feel that Melody's ability as a project manager has been a little bit exaggerated by the other team members. I honestly didn't think she was that brilliant.
Congratulations to Team Venture!
Team Venture!
He blew us out of water. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I think the problem lies, really, in the fact that we didn't produce enough orange juice.
Yeah. I don't know why that is, if it was because the juices didn't work.
People didn't pay attention to the details and it just ended up getting a bit chaotic. It was all a bit of a punt. I know I worked hard at it. Don't know about everyone else. They'll have to fight their own corner.
I will make it an excellent business partner with Lord Sugar, and I believe by just taking on task number 1, PM, I think I've shown that I'm not here to mess about.
You can go through to the boardroom now.
Afternoon, gentlemen. Edward, I remind you of your application form. One of the things that you wrote, if my team loses, I will blame the project manager. Your words.
I also then went on to say something else.
What was it you said then?
I said, if I am the project manager, the gloves are coming off.
Right. Well, your starting point is you got £250, OK? If I've understood correctly, you decided your strategy as team leader was, what we'll do, lads, is we'll go and buy as much stuff as we can for as cheap as possible. And don't worry about the plan at the moment. We'll think about the plan as we go along.
I felt if I had the best plan in the world, but I couldn't lead the team, it was worthless. So therefore, my plan was simple. I wanted to go for a simple plan because I didn't want to micromanage. So I worked out that at 10p an orange, I'd be able to make 500 bottles.
All right. That's all going on in your head.
That's going on in my head.
Anybody else know about this?
There was a rough plan, a general plan, but there was never any details or figures. It just sort of grew as it went along. And
it sounds to me as though Ed kept it all into himself, because I didn't actually see one piece of paper with anything written down.
To be honest, it was a little bit disappointing. As a team, we knew nothing about it. You know, we couldn't contribute to it. We couldn't give our feedback.
Did you know anything about any plan?
No.
And
no,
you?
not at all.
No. And you?
He kept a lot of things to himself. It was a need-to-know basis.
Man with a plan or not?
No, it was leave it with me. I know what we're doing with the oranges. What I need you to do, because I think you're soup man, is to look after the soup team. I'm going to give you very little money. I need you to buy a lot. I need you to convert soup and go out and make sure you can shift it. I was very capable of doing that, but that's the extent of the information I was given.
Lord Sugar, I believe, sir, the lack of planning during the process cost us very badly. I think actually the irony is Edward, he's trying incredibly hard to show that he's not an accountant, he's not the accounting model. And unfortunately, I think he left a lot of the good parts of the accountancy at the door when he came in.
That's the most sensible thing I've heard here today, actually.
Lord Sugar, I believe all I'm guilty of on this task was being too ambitious. I thought I was going to be bringing you £1,000, and I think you can see that I would have done had production.
Would have, could have, and should have.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I know. If you had a plan and you had it in your head, it'd be good. It'd be good and share it with everyone.
I'm very happy to accept I made an error in that I underestimated the manpower needed to squeeze oranges.
Could you have sold more orange juice?
Definitely.
A lot more.
I'd agree, yeah, without a doubt.
So the flaw was that you didn't make enough.
It was our lead product. That was what we wanted to sell more of.
If there had been more product there, I'm confident we would have shifted it.
I'll save you any pain trying to work this out. I've got some numbers for you. You bought 1,400 oranges, approximately. You could have made 470 bottles, OK? You actually made 156. So that tells me something went wrong in the manufacturing process.
Yes, we had 3 juices and all 3 electric juices broke down.
Leon, you were the person working the electric machines which broke.
Maybe the engines had burnt out momentarily, like for a couple of hours, but it was the couple of hours that we couldn't afford to wait for them to cool down.
Well,
they were all out of order.
Very clear that it was a case of mishandling the equipment.
Leon, your business is all about menus for restaurants, isn't it?
That's right,
that
yeah.
type of stuff. So you've got an idea and understanding of distribution of food and things like that.
Well, yeah, that's right. I understand the distribution side.
So what was you doing all day long?
Pressing the juices, getting them bottled up, labelled. I mean, I might not necessarily been in the limelight squashing the juices, but I was certainly there squashing the juices.
Alex, could you tell me what you did?
Yeah, absolutely. I ran the fixed unit at Liverpool Street Station.
You mean you was in the lorry?
I was in the lorry, so I was stocking it, making sure it looked good, serving the soup up, putting it in cups. I will tell you right now, I didn't sell as many as the other guys.
Well, you sold 9 units, basically.
Yeah, oh, that's fine, and I helped close other deals.
Not fine compared to other people that
Absolutely,
you know,
but people want to see the units looking clean, tidy, and that doesn't just appear by magic. You have to do that and make it happen.
Well, I can confirm I saw you cleaning and cutting bread.
Yes, because the bread had to be sold in portions to go with the
Yeah,
soup.
it's important to keep the van clean. Yeah, it's important to cut the bread. But everybody else sold, you didn't sell.
Back office then, was you?
If you want to look at it as back office, but had there been no back office, there'd have been no frontline sales.
Good place to hide.
Not really. Absolutely not.
Well, look, Edward, you are going to have to bring back 2 people into this boardroom that you think are responsible for the failure of this task.
The 2 people, Lord Sugar, that I'm going to be bringing back in are Gavin and Leon.
Right. The ones that have been let off, so to speak, here. Go back to the house.
Sorry, Lord Sugar.
You 3 go and step outside, and I'll call you back in a few minutes. Edward, he reminds me of a very slow internet line. You have sit and wait, and you see him ticking over